Hi guys, it's me again. I'm going to walk you through what you're doing today as a class, so please listen carefully to these directions. You can access this video in Google Classroom if you get lost or don't know what to do, but I would prefer that you listen, follow along, and then use these skills on your own. Your guest teacher will also post a list on the board of the steps that you're supposed to go through as a part of this process. So first, today you are going to have the opportunity to practice and demonstrate these skills we worked on yesterday. So you're going to be reading an article, and as you read, I want you to use the highlighter and the pencil to annotate the text. Remember, annotate means to add notes to the text. So if you come across a big idea or main idea or some important information, you'll add a star. Use the chain links to make connections. Ask questions about your reading, either questions that you're still wondering or extension questions that you may want to investigate in the future. And then any important words or parts of the text that you're unsure about, circle or highlight. And then one really, really important thing, most importantly, because I'm going to be looking at your article, please write your thoughts in the margin or along where you're reading so then I can understand and learn more about the connections that you're making. So the article that you're going to be reading is this. But before you start reading, I would like you to please take out your close reading annotation poster. Have this in front of you so that you can use this information to help you practice as you're reading and you can remember the symbols. Once you have that out, you should be given your article. At the top of the article, because these are going to be collected, I would like you to write your name and your class period. I wrote my name and then I just wrote the number 1, but your class period might be different than that. So write your own class period. Then as I was reading the article, I recorded my thoughts. I only recorded one connection on here because I don't really want to know my connections. I want to know your connections. So you're going to be adding your connections, your thoughts, your main ideas, your questions as you read this article. And remember, the goal is not to finish the article. The goal is to dig in, read carefully, make connections, add new information to your brain. So my connection that I made is that this article, the man this article is about, grew up in Madison, Wisconsin, and I really connected to that because that's really close to here. And as I read the article, I thought he had a really cool job, and I thought it was awesome that he came from a place not far from where we are right now. So that was one of my connections, and I just wrote a little connection right above the line and used that chain link feature to show my connection. Once you finish the article, you're going to turn in the article, and the article will show me who you are and what you connected with and noticed in this article. And it'll give me a really good clue as to how you're starting this process of doing annotations to informational texts. Once you turn in the article, you're going to log into Google Classroom and you'll find a quiz for you to take about the article. You shouldn't have the article in your hands anymore because I want to know what you remember, not what you actually read in the article. So the quiz will look like this. It says at the top, Close Reading Annotations Quiz. And you'll notice these symbols look familiar to your reading. And so what you'll do is you'll read the question, what was the main idea? What was one connection you had with this text? And what is one question you still have? And you'll click in the space below and type your answer. I'm going to start here because I'm still remembering my connection that I had with the man the article was about is from Madison, Wisconsin. When you write your connection, I would prefer you write something different than my connection so that I know that I'm really getting your connection and not the one that I already made. When you're finished, up here in the corner, you'll see the turn in button. You can turn in your quiz. If for any reason you don't have your Chromebook, the guest teacher can give you a paper copy of this quiz, but you still have to turn in the article before you begin. So, to sum things up, Take out your close read annotation poster. Complete a close reading of this article until you're told to stop. You don't have to finish the article, but I would like you to work until you're told to stop. Then log into Google Classroom, find the close reading annotation quiz, and type an answer to each question. I would prefer your answers be in clear, complete sentences that will help me understand what you remembered from this close reading annotation. When you are finished, you can log back into Classroom and access the "What can I do when I'm done?" activities in Google Classroom. Thank you very much for being excellent, hardworking students for our guest teacher. Please make sure you return all highlighters and follow all instructions carefully. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on Monday.